Leonie is a highly dedicated and driven HR generalist, labor relations advisor, and union official with a strong passion for people and organizational development. With over 13 years of experience, Leonie has established herself as a key figure in the fields of human resource and industrial relations, offering her expertise to a variety of organizations. Her commitment to making a meaningful contribution through the development of people and organizations underscores a professional journey. It's going to be a beautiful session.
Hi everybody, so now it's good that we're all back in the same room. I'm not a person that believes in dividing well-educated minds. I think you guys heard that Annelie would have spoken, if I've got the name right, Annelie. Okay, Annelie. Her presentation is still loading, so I'm Leonie. And yes, I don't know where Faith is at the moment. I do tend to stay in my lane. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an indication and a brief overview of who I am. So yes, I'm a labour attorney by profession, so please don't hold that against me. But I've got a severe and extremely great passion for education. And I hold the educational space near and dear to my heart to such an extent that I also owned a robotics and coding school at a stage, and that is where I got to engage with kids as well. As much as today I'm engaging with a lot of principals, and I brought along a very important person that's near and dear to my heart and that shares the passion. And she's the principal of a school called Manantu Academy, which is a primary school. And this year we also opened in Kagiso, we also opened a school by the name of Manantu Christian Academy. Now the purpose and the dream and her vision, when I've listened to the speakers before me, and that we take a little bit from each person and we blend it and we create our own recipe, what we take away from here to see what we're going to be baking. And the purpose for starting this school is to ensure that education goes to kids in informal areas, that they get the same education as everywhere else. And that is her dream, and I am privileged enough to share that with her. And I wanted to tell her thank you for joining me today, Manantia. My friend, my colleague, my everything, I really appreciate that you shared this with me. And I would also like to thank each one of you guys for making it here. It shows your passion for the education. It shows that even on a Saturday after working in extreme work, and like Dr. Mavis said, you know, driving, you are here. It shows that you are passionate, and it gives me a warm heart to know that as a mother of boys, still in the educational space, that there are educators out there like you guys. So it's such an honor to be in the same room as you. I would also like to thank EduPulse for inviting me. So yeah, emotional intelligence. One of the buzzwords that we've encountered now in the new, and it's not actually moving, so let's see, there's a video that I would like to share with you guys. But before we do that, since it's not moving at the moment, I would like to ask you who here remembers a teacher, whether it's your first grade teacher, whether it's a teacher, who here remembers a teacher that played a significant role in your life? Absolutely, like she so rightly said, everybody does. You've got that one teacher, maybe two, maybe more, that played such a significant part in your life that until today you remember them. Some of them might even be the reason why you guys are in the educational space.
Yes.
They gave you that. And you know what? If we think about it, it's got a lot to do with the emotional intelligence that goes part with it. You can, and I'm not taking away anything, you know, I'm too, I've got my education and all of that. I'm not taking anything away from IQ. I'm not taking anything away from having credentials and having the papers. But you know what? If you can't apply it and have that human spirit and understand that you're dealing with people, then the recipe is not, you're not going to be able to bake that cake. Emotional intelligence and emotion into anything is critical. And we're going to go through a few things, and I'll start by showing you guys. I would like to show you a little bit of a comparison in terms of a slight difference when we look at the application of non-emotional intelligence approach as opposed to an emotional intelligence approach. Let's see if IT can assist us with this. Perfect. So you can just, thank you so much. Okay guys, so before we get to that slide, I would like you to be honest, if you can. Because sometimes we can't be honest with ourselves. We are hard on ourselves and we're not honest with ourselves. So if you look at the top corner there, it tells us, what is your leadership style? So, are you a controller? Are you a fixer? Are you a coach? Are you a entruster? So, let me find out, who here identifies with the leadership style as a controller? Do we have a controller? Okay, if you don't mind telling me, why do you identify as a controller?
I think first of all, you have a tendency to zoom in on your field, build yourself as an expert, and then you expect other people to come up to your level, and you start pushing them to come. You want to constantly have feedback with them, intercessions with them. Give me feedback. Where are you now? Are you getting up to this level? So you are almost managing. Sometimes it can go into micromanagement. You have to be very aware of that.
So we've got a controller who's nicely explained her reasoning behind her leadership style. Do we have a fixer here? Can I see a fixer? Any fixers that want to share why they believe their leadership style is that of a fixer? Over there. Thank you, Benny.
Hello everyone. Not for me, but my colleague, I would like to think that she's a fixer. She's the one that sitting next to me, Advocate Gavenda. She's one person that will go out of her way to make sure that everyone is fine. Even the learners, they run to her for help. If the transport has left them, they know which teacher to go to, and she's that person. She will go out of her way to make sure that whatever problem, if you're not feeling okay, she will just go out of her way to make sure that you're fine. If maybe you're struggling with, she will maybe volunteer to stay with you so that she holds your hand, or even if there's nothing that she can change. So I would like to think that she fits that role of a fixer.
Thanks for sharing, and that puts it's nice if somebody can actually speak about a colleague the way you just did. Kudos to that. And then if we look at the next one, a coach. Do we have a coach leadership style? Somebody that identifies with that as a coach? No coaches? Ah, there we go. Coaches? Oh, we've got a few coaches. Thank you, Benny. If you can just share with one of the coaches so that we can listen.
Good morning, ladies. In my case, it's not actually me, it's a colleague at work. I feel like she's a fixer. She always wants to see things done and done correctly. She fixes everything. But in her doing that, she coaches people so that they can work together as a team. By doing that, she has a bit of a control element in it. So I feel like they go together. She is a fixer, but in order to make sure that she does not fix alone, because she always wants people into the vision. So she will coach the people that will work with her. And then in doing that, you have to put a bit of control. Because if though you are coaching them, if you're not controlling them into the right direction, they'll mess everything up. Thank you.
Well done. Is that specific colleague here?
Yes.
The reason why I'm asking that is if we look at the 4 stars, not one star on its own is going to give you proper leadership with the application of emotional intelligence. And that's why I liked your explanation and asked whether or not the person is here, because if we look at those, you need a little bit of everything. Like a recipe, it's a bit of a leadership recipe. You can't totally control, totally try to fix everything, coach everything, or even entrust. You can't entrust with everything. So that's what are we not if we cannot improvise? So I would like to, don't worry about it, I would like to actually ask 2 volunteers to come to the front if they don't mind. Let's ask our combination leadership style. 2 from this side, and I think 2 from this side. We don't want to split the room just because we're standing that side. Is there anybody from this side? There we go. I hope you like acting, ladies. Putting you on the spot for acting. You're already in the front, you can't back down now. No backsies. Okay, so without pre-planning this, I am going to ask the first 2 ladies to, like I said, acting, so I hope you don't mind acting. You are dealing with an irate parent. So you can decide who's the principal here or the HOD. And you are the parent. And I would like you to not at all utilize the application of emotional intelligence. You are going to be the opposite of what is expected. I would like to, let's look at it. And needless to say, you guys are going to do the opposite, but we'll get to you. We're going to give you the opportunity. So let's give them both. Lights. Can everybody see that side? Maybe just move a bit to here so that we can ensure that everybody can see. Can I use the chair? You can use the chair. True principle.
Yes, good.
Who's the principal?
The one that is
The one that's
seated, obviously, in her chair.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, seated. The
Leave
office.
something and they didn't act as school didn't act.
Principal's office,
You can improvise. okay? Yes,
Mina nje
absolutely.
bengizosipha.
Okay, so let's give the ladies a go. You're entering the, I've brought you through, this is our principal, you can come through.
This is a
She's going to
parent.
assist you.
Parent angry.
Good morning, Principal.
Good morning, ma'am. Lekadula fa.
Principal Kunengak, I've got a problem. My Lena was beaten by another Lena after school. The teachers did not do what they were supposed to do. Where were your teachers when the Lenas were fighting?
Ma'am.
No, Principal,
Wait,
I
ma'am.
tried to call her.
What is what I don't understand.
No, I'm saying that there was a problem with my Lena. After school, 10 boys, they beated my son. Where were the teachers after school?
Mama,
So we speak, there's someone else with the principal in the office.
Huh? The person will by herself in the office.
Mama, this is my office.
Wow.
You do not come to my office and come with you being open after the roof without me understanding. Number one, your language. I do not understand. English is the language that we use in our schools. Secondly, Mabel, please take the parent and deal with the issue outside, not in my office.
No, I'm going to come back. I'll come back with the EFF.
It's okay, Mama.
So if you guys are not going to so much, thank you ladies, you may have a seat. So guys, well done, they can go acting. I think they can improv very well. You say teachers are very versatile, you underestimate your abilities. So now the second scenario is the same, but with the application of emotional intelligence.
Hello. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. Come in, please. Okay, thank you. How can I help you, Mama? Principal, I've got a concern of the bullying that is happening in the school. And then my worry is that my child would end up not coming to school. Can you please assist me in order to resolve this matter? Because I'm afraid that at the end, it can get out of hand. It's our challenge these days. Can I have the name of your child, please? The name of my child is Refile in grade 5A. Do you mind if I call somebody to I don't mind, Principal. Can we please call someone Refile in grade 5, please? And if Refile comes in, hi Refile, what did you report to me as your mom that you were bullied yesterday? Why, Refile? Okay, come sit, my darling.
Wow. Thank you. So much. So guys, what is the biggest and most important thing in leadership? There's so many things. We've heard of well-known speakers today and yesterday with so many things that we can add to our recipe for this. But my view and my take is you can have all of those ingredients. If you don't put emotion into it, you are not going to reach a person. And the difference is, same scenario, same situation, but the application and understanding and listening, you get through to a person. And that is so critical. And I actually do believe that teachers, they actually come with that. They've got that emotional intelligence already there. Sometimes that's not evident in other professions. So I would like to now take the opportunity to just go through a few important things so that we can understand how to best manage our emotions positively. Now, if we look at the